What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready to make another Vision Total Drama fan art design on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like this is going to be what I have to get started to use for the Subaru WRX Group 3. So this might be quite getting ready to make a Total Drama All-Stars livery design. So this might get prepared. So looks like everything is going to be setting up on the list. So let's go and get started. So let's get prepared. Now, for this Total Drama fan art design, so looks like I'm about to be able to have to use two Group 3 race cars with Subaru and Mitsubishi. So looks like this is going to be able to use for the Subaru WRX Group 3 to make a heroic hamsters library. So this one might get everything brilliant that this one might be needed for. So looks like everything is going to get prepared. So this is going to be a good design that this one might be able to put for. Now looks like it's going to be able to have everything on yellow. So looks like this is going to be able to get everything suited up until this is going to get very excellent for. Now looks like this is going to be a good color and then a very good heroic design that this one might be needed for. So looks like this is going to be able to have a 12 car number is going to be able to put it in by sure. So this one might be able to have to put it in on the yellow color. So this is going to get very excellent to do it. Now looks like this is going to be able to get started and get to work. So let's go and get ready to get started. Now looks like this is going to be able to have two logos that this one might be able to put on in TDAS library design. So this one might get everything started. So maybe this one might need to have the logo, and then this one might be able to have the TDAS logo. That this is going to get very simple to be able to do it. So looks like this is going to be quite giving a good start until maybe this one might need a few other pattern designs that this one might be giving a good choice for it. Now let's see that this is going to be choosing a better pattern design for the heroic hamsters is going to be quite brilliant that this one might be turn out to be. Now it's going to be giving a good choice that this one might be able to choose a better design that this one might give a good choice for it. Now I might be able to choose this pattern and this one might be making it into a yellow color that this one might give a good choice, and then this is going to get very excellent to do it. So just going to have to double check to see that the decal that might be able to have something for. So looks like everything is going a little bit changed up on the collection, so this one might get very better to do it. So just going to have to check to see something that which one is going to be quite very good and better to do it. Now let's see, something else might be giving a good pattern design that this is going to get very good for. Now I hope that this is going to get everything putting up for having a one good start for putting up a commentary video, so I can still doing some speed making videos if you want me to continue. So looks like this is going to get everything going for. Now I hope that this is going to giving a good wings part that this one might be able to save it for. Now maybe this is going to be able to have to put it in on the hood, so this is going to be able to scope checked out until this is going to get everything going for. Okay, just taking a few more scrolling down until this one might be able to have to choose the same decal I just replaced it for. So this one might be very good. Alright, so this is going to be a good wing part. It's going to be quite getting simple, and then this is going to might be able to have a color on it. So this one might be very good on the WRX. It's going to be quite heroic that this one might turn out to be. Now this is going to be a good spot, and then this one might be giving a good check. So just going to have to switch this decal back in until this might be needed for. Now this is going to be a quite excellent that this one might be able to have to use a shaded pattern that this one might come in handy. Now looks like this is going to be putting in on that position 1 on that spot. Now, this wheel might be given a good choice to be able to have the other, that this wheel might be quite getting useful for it. Now, maybe this is going to be at the putting on the total drama types, and this wheel might be quite getting a little bit sized up for it. Okay, wing parts on the front is set, and now looks like this is going to be able to do a lot of more work that this wheel might be able to get ready for it. So looks like a few other expanded spots that this wheel might be available to do it. Now it's just gonna have to go and choose the taka to be able to going in precisely as in. Or maybe this is going to be giving a good spot that this one might add another layer. So this one might worked up on it. Now let's just gonna have to make something to size up more. So maybe let's just gonna have to move the layer here, and then this one might giving a good spot that this one might putting in position. Okay, just have this one, and then just gonna have to use the color picker, and this one might be giving a good bright yellow. Maybe this wheel might be giving a little bit possible that this one might be giving a good choice to be putting on different pattern types of colors. So maybe this is going to be able to place this color right here and confirmed. Just gonna have to duplicate here, and then this one might get better. So, well, maybe this is going to be quite turn out to be a one good excellent TDAS library design. So this is going to be quite giving a better idea that this one might come in for. So maybe this color should be good right here, and then just going to have to fix this. Now that's better, and this is going to be quite very good ways to see it. But this is going to get very excellent to be able to have a good spot that this one might be able to do it. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good spot that this one might be needed for, so this one might be able to get better for it. Now let's go and grab the blatch, and this is going to be quite going in for it. This is going to be able to have more decals to be put in on the sides, that this one might be quite very good. Just gonna have to choose a better logo that might be able to give it in for. Okay, just checking, and this will might give a Progress International logo. Could be put it right over here. So this one might be able to have to double check to see if this is might be giving a little depth limit that might be needed for. So this one might be giving a good spot for use. Oh yeah, almost forgot, I'm just gonna have to putting on the STI logo, so this one might get better. So this one might be giving a good spot on the WRX. Just gonna have to move this layer around, and then this will be do it here. Just gonna have to put it there, so this one might get better. Alright, just gonna change the different colors, so this is gonna be good right here. Now, this is gonna be quite very STI heroic library design, that this will might give a good choice to do it. Now, that's just gonna have to relocate and swap positions on each decals, that this one might give a good work on it. Just gonna have to put it right over here, and then this is gonna be quite getting the good chances to be able to use it for. Just gonna have to check the brand logo that this might be needed to putting on for the next one. Okay, so NTN, this will might give a good ways to do it. Now, looks like it might be able to just give me a moment until this one might be able to have the tablet to be put it in. Okay, just give me one moment. Just gonna have to put it in. Alright, so giving a little short time to wait until this one might get ready. Alright, so looks like Bilstein is definitely need to put on in the next one, so this one might be able to give something for it. And also the Endless will be able to need to put it in as well. Just gonna have to go scroll down, and then this one might grab this one until this one might be needed for. Okay, there you go. This one might give a good ways to do it. Now, maybe let's just gonna give this for a little movement change for it. So let's just gonna give the Takana to be able to go there. So maybe this one might put it right there, and also the STI logo will be able to put it right over there. So this one might be giving a good check that this is gonna be quite very excellent, and maybe this is gonna be able to have to get everything put on for. So maybe this one might be able to stay on the hamsters board, so I'll just have to make sure this is going to be able to have the title up on it. Okay, just have the All Stars logo, could be quite very good to stay here to remain as well. So I hope that this is going to be able to have a STI logo, should be put it right here. So I'll make sure that this is going to be able to have a very good, excellent TD library that this one might be able to add it in for, but it will take time. But just going to have to be able to make sure this is going to get very excellent to make a one good total drama library, because this one might get everything needed for. So this one might be able to take certain developments that this one might be able to do it. So if you really wish to watch a speed making video, so be welcome if you really want to do it. So, well, actually that this is going to be quite very excellent that this one might be able to have 2 videos at once. So this one might be giving a good ways to be able to improve my channel, that this one might get very good for entertainment, with also the very good music that this one might be needed for. Now let's just gonna give this depth limit. We'll be doing it right here. Now this is gonna be quite very excellent. That also reminds me of an official library design on the WRX, because this is gonna be quite very excellent to turn out to be. But this is definitely quite okay. Now let's just putting on the Gran Turismo logo, and then this will be put it right there. So this one might be giving a good ways to be able to have this spot board. Just gonna have to size up on the heroic hamsters, so this one might give a good represent chances to do it. Gonna move that STI over there, so this is gonna be quite very good. Now looks like time for the Subaru logo that this one might be able to get needed for a recommend. Okay, just scroll down. This one might be able to choose Subaru logo, that this one might be giving a good choice to be used. So maybe the logo with a sticker brand, that this might be okay. So this one might be very good for it. Alright, so let's confirm, and then this is going to get very excellent to do it. Now maybe this is going to be able to have the TCA is going to be giving the next one for the design. So, well, nothing else on the brand logo, so maybe this will might be able to have the Ricardo logo could be able to put on for. So maybe this is definitely, don't forget that this is going to be might be needed to have this spot board. Okay, so maybe just gonna have a few other logos that might be needed to add it on for. So maybe let's put on Deep Knit to Art that this will be good. And YouTube, just gonna have to have a 2017 logo style of YouTube. Maybe this will might give a good pretty digital, so just gonna have to giving a good spot on the hood, so maybe this will might be we have to give the putting on the Total Drama letter could be right over there, so this will might make it better and make it more cool. So this is gonna be we have to represent to support the show. Now maybe just gonna have to giving a good rim style, this might be needed to change up on it. Just gonna have to choose the Motegi Racing, and this will might get very excellent to turn out to be for it. And also the tires that this one might be able to put on for, so this will might be needed to have something very good. Now this is gonna be a good year for a good library that this one might turn out to be. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a good size that this one might be able to have a few other pattern designs that this one might be able to put on for. Now, looks like this one might be able to have to putting in on reverse, and this one might goes at the other side. Hold on, 1 second. Just gonna double check to see if that it might need to have a depth limit needed. Okay, looks like this is going to be coming along nicely, and this is going to get everything improved for it. Okay, something missing I might need to get. Well, guess might need to have a GT Association logo could be put in on the side right next to the car numbers. So this is going to be, don't forget to giving a good tip that might be needed. Alright, that's good to take the sides, and now looks like this is going to be able to keep going until this one might be able to get a good livery design that will turn out to be. Now, this time, this is going to be able to put a Goodyear logo, could be quite very good to turn out to be for it. Now, for this position, this will might give a good spot, just like the Falcon logo. But this is going to be quite very precisely that this will might give a good comparison design that this will might turn out to be. Just going to place it right over there, so this might be good. Now, looks like this will be able to put a Goodyear logo that will might get a good excellent ways to do precisely for it. Just gonna just giving a little size up, and that this will might be able to do it. Alright, so maybe Brush TV logo should be worked up on it. Okay, so maybe this is going to be able to have room for one more. Just going to have to check something for it. Or maybe the It Media should be quite okay for it. So never tried out this logo decal before, so maybe this is going to be quite very good for it. Alright, so maybe what to do. So this is going to giving a little bit much more very good ideas to be giving a good inspirational for it. So maybe this is going to be able to have a very good choice that this one might be needed to put on for. So maybe let's just try the Livery Digital. So looks like maybe this is going to be might need to have a very good well organized that this one might be giving a good decal spot in order. So let's just move the autosport.web decal, and then this is gonna get very excellent to turn out to be. Now, looks like this is gonna get very excited that this one might be get everything done for it. Now, looks like time to do the rear, and this one might be giving a good check on it. So let's just gonna put the STI, should be giving a good spot right here. That's very good. Now, this one might be needed to have a Total Drama All-Stars logo. Could be put it right over there, or even if it might be possible, so maybe this wheel might give a good spot to be giving a good exact position. Just gonna have to giving a good size up, and this wheel might be quite doing this okay. Maybe this wheel might be good right over there, so this is gonna be quite very good. Now, let's just gonna put the Goodyear logo, and this one might get excellent. Now, hold on one moment, just hold the phone. So, just gonna have to check something might be mistaken for it. Okay, looks like just missed the spot. Just gonna have to fix this depth limit, and this one might be doing okay. Okay, still there. Just gonna try to fix it because just want to make something very good and spotless. Alright, looks like this is going to be turn out good, what's left of it, but this is going to be okay. Now let's just continue on with the rear. So this is going to be a Livery design well done, so this one might take a few decals that might be needed to go for. Okay, just put the Takata is gonna be on the next one, and also putting on the heroic hamsters, that this one might give a good spot, that this one might give the represent to our favorite Total Drama characters who has the good role of a heroic actions. Just gonna have to place the GT association, should be right there. Almost there. Now, maybe let's check again on the side. So something else might need it more. Okay, looks like getting the Ricardo is going to be needed for it. So this will might get everything done for it. So looks like just gonna have to do the hood one more time, and maybe just gonna have to do the top, that this will might give something better. give a good exact spot, and then this one might be able to replace the decal with an aftermarket logo, so this one might be good for it. Now lastly, this is going to be able to have the kill switch in the extinguisher, so this one might giving a good reminder check that this one might be needed for. Alright, there you go. Looks like this is going to get very good exact finish, so looks like this is going to be a 3-color type that this one might be needed for, so this one might be able to have a light complete gold that this one might be needed to put on for. Then secondly, that the trim is going to be able to have to do this for giving a good mark. Now let's just get at the putting on Total Drama All-Stars Heroic Hamsters. There you go. Well, it definitely takes a little bit of while, but you might be able to edit it because maybe this is going to be able to have a very good extra for making a good design. So, well, this is going to be a very good design, so this one might be ready to go. Because looks like Heroic Hamsters on the WRX is done, so looks like this is going to be able to take a break maybe for the next day to be able to start making the Villians vultures on the Mitsubishi Lancer Group 3. Because this is going to have to take a lot of work to be able to get ready, but this will might give a good segment that this will might turn out to be very excited and a very good total drama related design library that this will might be given a good choice to be supported, that this will might very excellent to turn out to be. So looks like car library saved to the library, and this will might be good for it. So the next day I got everything set up, and looks like this is going to be good for putting up the Mitsubishi Lancer Group 3 to be putting on as the Villians vultures. So looks like just got everything set up on the colors, so this one might be giving a good recommend that this one might be able to put on for. Now maybe for the color palette that this one might be able to have to put on the dark red, that this one might giving a good ways to be able to turn out for. So looks like this is going to be able to have a very good design that this one might be able to have a Villians design that this one might be able to turn out to be. Now looks like this is going to be able to have to putting on the Villians vultures, so maybe this is going to be able to have to put it on the others, so this is going to get very recommendable that this one might give a good spot for. Now let's just gonna put it right over here, and this will might be make it look very good to see it because this is gonna be able to have a symbol on it, so this one might be giving a good spot for it. So one of the two opposing teams in Total Drama All-Stars that also represents the role as a villain that has a vulture on it, because it also consists of Duncan, Gwen, Heather, Joe, Lightning, Scott, and later Alejandro, was definitely selected to be having the role of antagonist ways to do it, because this is going to be able to have a very bad looking design that might be able to turn out to be. So this is going to be able to have to make a library that this will might make something a bad looking design that this will might be given a good choice to be able to represent the team in first part of the season 5. Now looks like this is going to be giving a good choice that this one might be able to have to select some one top decal that this might be able to turn out to be. So maybe this is going to be able to have a tribal tattoo that this is going to get very good to see it, and this will might be, well, can I say this is giving a good spot that this one might be quite very excellent. So maybe this is going to be able to put on the dark red, and maybe this will be very darker red that this one might be quite coming up for it. Just gonna have to putting on the All Stars logo because this will might be put it in. Okay, this will might give a good position, so this one might be quite very good. But it is going to get very excellent that this will might be able to have everything for it. So maybe the last part of the segment is also takes 30 minutes, so it looks like it's going to be very long to be able to come up with a good design on the Heroic Hamsters Group 3 on the Subaru WRX. But this will might be giving a good better ways to see it, and this will might get better, and then this will also do it. Now looks like this is going to be able to have very good recommended spot on the body, because looks like this will might be able to start it out. Just gonna have to put it in on the rear, so just gonna have to save this one and just gonna have to do with the sides first, and this will might be giving excellent ways to do it. Just gonna go and get the Enios is gonna be needed for. Now maybe this will might have a layer below that this will might need to select it for. Just gonna have to scroll down and pick a better decal that this is gonna get very recommendable that this will might be used. So looks like this is gonna be a good spot that this will might put on for. Just gonna have to flip vertically, and this will might be able to size it in. But also this is gonna be able to have to make something very good to be able to skew it, and this will might be make it quite possible if this is gonna be able to have to turn out to be. So maybe this is going to be able to have a very good sizable for having a good design that this might be needed for. So what happens if this is going to be able to have to give a good depth limit that this will might be able to get in for? Because it's going to be very hard, but this will might be able to try it until this will might give a good chance to see it. Okay, just doing this, and then this will might give a better spot for it. Okay, so just gonna have to make sure this is gonna be given a good spot for it, because this is gonna get very bad looking that this will might be turn out to be. But well, maybe this is gonna be able to have this for a good spot for it. Now let's just gonna have something on the other that we might put up some few additional decals that this we might be able to put on for. Okay, just gonna have something to put on is the Takada is going to put it right there. Just gonna make sure this is gonna be able to have a good spot on the carbon fiber sides. Okay, aftermarket proxies is definitely might be going in for the next one for it. Just gonna have to put it on white. And maybe this is gonna be able to have to size it down for a little bit, so this one might be able to have few open spaces that might be needed for. Just gonna have to keep it up, and this is all about organizing for it, because this will might make it better and make it cooler, and this will might be brilliant to turn out to be. Now let's just gonna have to have the YouTube logo that this will might give a better quality for use, and maybe this is gonna be able to have a white font tile that this will might be put on for. So let's just gonna have the depth limit, just giving a good spot that might be put on for. Okay, deepen the art. This will might goes in as well. And also maybe this will might be able to size it up a little bit more, so it could be possible to be able to have a very good designing ways that this is going to be quite very one good design looking that this will might turn out to be. I'm just always doing a little decal management check to see if this is going to be quite coming in for. Okay, just gonna have to replace it and have a better white version of the Llanos is definitely might be needed for. Okay, well, no white style version of it, because looks like maybe this is going to be able to do a lot better to do it. Maybe on second thought, this will might give a good spot for it, so just gonna have to change the tribal tattoo decal that this one might be needed to put it in for. Just checking until this will might get everything needed for it, because I hope that this is going to get very excellent, that this one might have something to be given a good design for. Okay, looks like just gonna have to go and choose the Ricardo is going to be next to be put on for, so this one might be giving a little bit better check to see it, and this one might be able to have to put it in on the side as well. Just gonna have to put the rally art is gonna be needed, so this is gonna get, don't forget, or maybe this is gonna be able to do a little bit possible to change decals to replace it. That could be giving a good ways to do it, so looks like maybe this will might give a good spot right over here. So this will be sure of it. Alright, this will might give a good YouTube spot, that this will might give it right here. And also same thing before, Cartoon Network and Teletoon is going in as well, because this will might be able to have on the other side of the door. Okay, just gonna have to put the IGN, would be put it right over here, so maybe this will might give a better possible ways to see it for it. Okay, depth limit, put it there. Now it's definitely unavailable on the GoPro logo decal to be selected for, but it might be able to have to give it a little bit better to do it. Now, maybe just will might put on the Mitsubishi logo on the carbon cover door. Just gonna have to put it there. And this one might be able to zoom it right here, so this one might give a good spot for it. And also, maybe this is gonna be quite very good to have this on the roof, so this one might give a good choice to be given a good view spot for it, because this will might get excellent to be putting on the TDAS logo, would be quite very good to see it. This will might be good to be put right here. Now this will might be able to have a very good aftermarket logo to be put on for, so since Mitsubishi Lancer is definitely giving a good aftermarket logo, rally art is gonna be good to be right here. Okay, have that Total Drummer logo will be right over here. There you go. Size it up and then place it in on both sides. Now, this is going to be able to have a good spot on the mirror, so this one might be good to do it. Now, same spot, and then giving a good placement spot position for it. Now, hold on just 1 second, and this is definitely not right. Okay, just gonna give a little -7 to do it, so just gonna have to check on it, folks, because this one might be able to have to take a 30-minute design, so it's gonna be able to do it, because this is going to be quite very important for making a total drama fan art design. It's going to get very expanded to be able to keep working on it. So this is going to be able to do it. So maybe this will might be able to keep doing this until this one might be able to get better for it. Now, looks like for the hood, this one might be able to have a very best ways to be able to do a little bit good in design that this one might be able to go on for only one good simple design that this one might be able to have one good bad looking design that this one might get excellent to see it for it. Now, just gonna have to scroll down and see what else that I might be able to use it. Okay, just keep scrolling down until this one might be able to get near to the bottom. Okay, so how about that decal? Cause this might work, so it's gonna be quite turned out to be. So it's gonna be quite good and brilliant, and definitely almost becoming a one-top mean-looking livery design is gonna be quite getting a little bit tougher to be. Just born bad with this livery design, and this is gonna get very evil looking on it. Okay, just scroll down, just gonna do this. And how about that flame? This looks definitely kind of very bad looking for it, so it also has that art looking design that almost looks like this, because this is gonna be perfect. This is going to be perfect for this kind of design that this one might be needed for. Okay, so let's just gonna give this for a better size up on it. So maybe this is gonna give a very excellent design that this is gonna be coming well. Okay, so first things first, kill switch and extinguisher should be right there. So just gonna have to place one spot at a given time. Okay, that's better. Just gonna have to check on the interior. That also might need it for. Okay, so everything's good. Okay, now looks like this is gonna be able to have a few decals that might be able to put on for. Because looks like this is going to get very excellent that this one might be needed for. And just gonna have to go back and do another paint design that this one might be needed. Okay, just gonna use a special color. Okay, maybe large flakes could do it, because this is going to be giving you the best ways to do it. Alright, so let's get back to work. I'll just have to make sure this is going to be quite giving a good transparent to be able to turn out to see it. Alright, so this will be good to be putting on that logo. This will might be giving a good spot. Okay, so putting on the GT logo, and then this will might give a good spot that this is going to be able to do it. So things about to be able to do much precisely that this will might come up for it. Now maybe this is going to be able to putting on the Toyo tires, that this is going to get given a good spot that this will might be able to have to do it right onto the rear, so this one might be getting the good spot. Okay, just gonna search for different logos to be checking on board, so definitely might be giving a little bit less time for it. Okay, so maybe let's check on the rims to see it. So maybe this is gonna be giving a good ways to check it out for it. Alright, so maybe this is gonna be able to have to choose a better rim style that this one might be put on for. Just gonna have to go and use the NK is gonna be quite giving a good style that this one might be needed for. Okay, that's good. Now, looks like everything is turns out. So this is going to be giving a good exact size for it. Now, looks like this one might be giving a don't forget super near. Because this one might be, we'll have to put it right over there. So this one might give a good spot for it. Alright, so looks like this is going to be good. So this one might be, we'll have to put it in onto the right. That this one might be able to get ready. Now, this is going to get very excellent for putting up a Heroes versus Villains library designs with using a Total Drama fan art. This library is going to be quite, turns out to be giving a role appearance of a good versus bad, but it is only just for a fan art that this is going to get very excited that this one might be able to have to try it out for it. Most other Total Drama fans and artists have really missed out that they just really want to watch my videos with all the few other library designs that I just made with some good Total Drama designs with using any kinds of specific cars that this one might turn out to be. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get set up on the rear, so good thing that this is going to get prepared for. Now, this one might be able to have to get a good spot that this one might be able to put on for. Toyo tires on the rear, and then the yellow signs is definitely might be giving a good spot for. Giving a little bit replica that might be based on the original. Alright, this might give a good spot to be put it right over there. Okay, the Proxys is definitely might be given a good spot. There you go. Just gonna have to delete this, and then this one might be able to have a Villainous Vultures logo on it. So this one might be give it right here, because this is gonna giving a good spot. Okay, just gonna have to keep going until this one might be able to do it. Just gonna have a Phantom will be colored in black. Okay, just gonna have a YouTube logo because this will might be giving a good spot. So maybe I'm just gonna have to put it there and save it for a Total Drama logo. Could be able to place it in on the middle. Because this is going to be quite very important to be able to have to save this design decal that this will might be put it for. Okay, this will might be giving a good spot. Now, looks like the rear is done. Time to do the front, and this wheel might be able to go and take the other for the next one, because this wheel might get very simple. Okay, just gonna have to keep using the aftermarket, and this wheel might be giving a good spot for it. Now, just gonna have to pause this for the moment, so this wheel might be able to make sure of it. Okay, so looks like this is gonna be able to have a second clip in another, so maybe this wheel might be able to have to get everything to be able to get back for it. So I'm just trying to save this segment until this wheel might be able to add another one. So, well, it is gonna be quite very possible that this wheel might be able to have to go for a better conclusion. So it's gonna be giving a little bit a long wait until if this might be able to have to get everything settled for. Well, just taking a little bit break from a few days because just trying to be able to discuss myself to have some very good specific ideas to come up with a better total drama fan art design that will might turn out to be. So it will might work until this will might be able to have to get everything ready and done, until this will might give a better good ways to be able to have to stay focused for it, so that will be able to have no more interruptions for taking a little bit much more time to be able to have a good race for to get everything going. So this might be the third part of the clip until this will might be able to have to get everything full hour, so maybe this will might take a little bit of while that this will might be everything to be getting ready for. Now this will might be able to have a decal that this will might worked up for, so even that this is going to be able to have to put up for it, so just gonna have to change up the decal, and then just gonna have to giving a little bit good check that to see that this will might turn out very well. Now looks like this is gonna be able to have the end to end, so this will might double check and see if this might be needed for. Alright, so looks like gonna change into a Takada logo will be quite giving the needs to be put it right here. Just gonna have to rotate, and then this will might give a good spot that might be turned out as well. So it's gonna be quite very good for having a good position for it. Now looks like the other is gonna be able to have to put it on the front, so looks like a yellow hook is definitely might be giving a good recommend spot right here. Alright, there you go. So this will might give a good check that this will might need it for, and eventually that this will might be able to have a roof that might be giving a good top for it. Just gonna have to make sure this is going to get very turn out to be very excellent. Now maybe this will might be able to have this pattern shape, and then this will might get the good ways. Okay, now it's just gonna size it up, and then this will might give a good position right over here. So good thing is the color history is still there, so this is gonna be quite very excellent that this will might be giving a good ways to see it. Now let's just gonna have to double check to see this will might give a good exact spot that this will might be able to use it for. Okay, just gonna have this and make sure that this will might have that arrow spot that this will might be never want to use, because this is gonna get very important that this will might giving a good exact spot that this will might be able to get it in for. Just gonna have one more shape, and then this is going to get very good. Now let's just gonna go and grab the Mitsubishi logo, because this time it's gonna be able to have this on the different position, just like the Subaru WRX Group 3, but this will might be giving a good position spot that might be coming handy for it. Okay, so far so good. So this is gonna be everything that might be able to have to do with something else for it. Because looks like this is going to be able to have a few other sides on the other, and this will might get everything well started until this will get everything needed for. So I hope that this is going to be able to have sides on the carbon fiber type is definitely might be giving you a brilliant idea, and then this is going to get very excellent to have this all-star livery is going to get very good and giving the good ways to be able to have everything needed for. Okay, so maybe this will might need to have a rally art aftermarket that might be put in there, so this is going to be giving a good spot that this will might be needed for use. Okay, so let's just go and get this step angle limit that might be needed for check. So just gonna have to see this is gonna be quite turned out to be, but well, wrong position. This might be needed to be able to put it in on the bottom carbon fiber, so it's gonna be quite giving us possible that this one might be needed for. There it is. This is gonna give a good usual spot that this one might be needed for. Now let's just gonna go and increase the depth and angle limit. It's gonna be quite going a little bit possible that it's gonna get very harder to be able to have to place it in on this position. It's gonna get a little bit tougher, and this will might give a good chance to get everything put it in for. Alright, there it is. Just the way how it goes, because this is gonna get a very good unique design position that this will might come in handy. Now, let's just gonna put the Livery digital logo could be placed right here. So this will might give a good spot for it. And looks like everything is all done for now. So looks like this is gonna be quite very excellent, that this is gonna be a good set of this view design, that this library is gonna be quite very good. And giving a good inspirational design that this is definitely look like a Villians Vulture's library design, but it might be quite very good that this will might be come up with some few other ideas that this will might come in handy. So maybe this is going to be able to have this color, and then this one might be giving a good spot that this one might be very good reliable use. So it's going to be quite very villainy type that this is going to be turned out to be. So looks like this is going to be a library set ready to go. So good thing I just titled it as a save point, so I just really don't want to forget, because this is going to be able to have a 3-color type, and this will might be quite turn out to be, because this is going to get very good to be able to have this for an update. So let's just gonna have to go and save, and then this is gonna be giving the best time to be able to get ready for the race after the daily race, and even 2 online championship events that this is gonna be quite coming on for today. Well, it is very busy going on, because sometimes people really wants to take a break to do something besides anything else. But well, I can still keep on racing and get everything going, but this will might give a good opportunity that Vision Total Drama becomes one ultimate project that I will never forget, because this is going to get very expanded to be able to take a lot of Total Drama fan art designs to the next level with some good libraries. So I'll be see you on the custom race to get started to try out 2 rides with 2 Total Drama All-Stars library. So let's get ready for the test. So it's time for a 2-round custom race. So looks like I'm just giving a little bit double check to make sure, because looks like I just already took the mileage run on the daily races. So looks like this is going to be able to have to get everything ready. So looks like this one might be able to have to wait for Saturday for the Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series. So this one might get everything ready to go for a one good test run until this one might get ready. So looks like this one might be able to have 5 laps for this race, so this will might be excellent, and this will might get prepared. So this time that this will might be able to have very good penalty settings that might be able to be put on. So this will might be quite getting excellent, that this will might give a good edge to be on rails. So this will might be quite giving a good ways to be able to get everything going. So looks like first round on each 2 rounds with Total Drama Liveries is Heroes versus Villains. So looks like this will might be excellent to be able to pick on the hero side. So this will might get excellent with the Subaru WRX is going to be quite getting ready to go. So this will might be quite prepared for this race, and this will might get brilliant that this will might turn out to be. Well, it is definitely might be able to have this video to put on in over an hour, so this is going to be do it just fine. So I'll just have to make sure this will might add an extra for speed making videos. So this will might cover it up on it, because this will might be able to have 2-part segments videos that this will might get better to do it. So just gonna have to put on the traction control 1, so this will might be able to get everything ready up and go. So here we go, let's get everything ready to get this show on the road, and then this will might give a good passive excellent way to be able to do it. So looks like this is going to be about to race fast as possible, so this will might get better if this is going to get very good ways to do it. Now it looks like this is going to be able to take a good 5-lap challenge, and then this is going to be able to get everything going. So we're going to have 1 good successful turn, and then this will might be able to have to race heroically, that this one might be able to come in for turn. Just going to have to keep this turn might be going well, and this will might give a good improvement that this will might be in for. Just gonna have the interior view switched up, and then this will might give a good handling to do the effect that this will might come in handy for it. Now this is gonna give very excellent that this will might be able to get in for, because taking a lot of clean turns is going to be able to do a little possible way to stay on it, but this one might be able to get better, that this one might be able to have an excellent good library on the Subaru WRX Group 3 with a heroic hamster library from Total Drama All-Stars is going to get very good clean consecutive turns and few overtakes that this one might be able to do it. So this is going to be an excellent car that this one might be able to race hard to become the hero act, that this one might be able to have to take a lot of turns, that this one might get better. Now, taking on that turn is going to be quite coming in. Just going to have to do a little maintain the pace, and this one might be getting better. Now, looks like this will might be have the second lap will be going in, and this will might get paced up very well, and this will might get going simple. Now, this is gonna make sure, because the handling that this one might be able to stay careful, that this one might be able to keep up whenever you're good enough to master the Subaru WRX Group 3 on any racetrack. This is going to be able to have the key of a heroic act, that this one might be able to go simple to do a little bit faster to keep up on the pace. Now, this is going to be able to take concentration and giving a little better to be able to stay on the pace. Will also do the gap whenever it's going to be able to do a little bit shorter to be able to catch up as possible. Now it's going to be getting a little bit closer to overtake the Audi R8 LMS. Just take it nice and slow, and then make one good opening turn moment. Now it's going to be able to get closer, just overtake the Ferrari 458 Italia, and the Note Sport RS01 GT3 is going to get a little bit simple to be able to get better to keep up, and then this will might get a little bit better to take this to drive like a pro, and this will might get everything stronger to catch up to the BMW M3 GT3 is going to get very closer and simple to be able to get everything as the usual. Now looks like this is going to get very luckier to be able to stay on it, so this will might be getting a little bit partial throttle that this might go as possible. Okay, just giving a little double check on each set, so this one might be able to get closer to it. Just take that inside turn, always gonna have a one good clean turn that this one might go simple as faster. Now, looks like 6 more to go, so this one might be able to keep catching up, that this one might be do a little tied up on the block, that this one might give a little bit patience to keep up the pace. Now, just gonna have to make one good defensive pass on the Lamborghini Huracan. Okay, keep it going, launch that throttle after that hairpin turn. Gonna be giving a little bit simple to be able to have to drive faster. There you go. Just gonna have to change the traction that this might give a good way to be able to go for. Alright, so looks like this is gonna be able to have a 10-second gap, so this one might get everything ready to catch up on it. So race hard to be a hero, so this is going to be the only chances that this one might come in handy, that this one might be able to go as possible. So it's going to be able to do a lot of excellent SR improvements, that this one might be able to get better, be able to have to do a lot more practice to increase the driver rating that this one might get better for. Now let's go, and this one might be able to have a one good excellent chance, so this one might get a very good extra grip, that this one might be able to do the real thing, that this one might be able to have very good much of an inside turn, that this will go on the apex, that this one might get in for. Now it's just gonna go in, take a lot of few other turns, and then chicane, just definitely master it. Okay, looks like 5-second gap left remaining to go, so this one might keep up. Almost there to reach up on the final lap of this race, so this one might be able to take under 8 minutes at this time, so this one might be able to do a lot more quickly as possible. Okay, there they are. Now let's go and catch up and do a little overtake, that this one might be finishing up on this first round of the race. Final lap is on its way, and this is going to get very excited that this one might be able to do the chance to do it, because Heroic Hamsters is going to take first place in the lead by taking a heroic action, that this one might be giving a good excellent race, that this one might getting a good chances to take the opportunity to get better. And here they go, just gonna keep a nice handling turn to be able to do the simple ways to go. Now looks like 2 seconds closer, and this wheel might get a good perfect chance to do it. Just gonna have to take a lot of few chicane turns that this one might come crossing through. Then this is going to giving a little bit harder to be able to master this WRX with a Total Drama All-Stars Livery. We might get a little bit better to do it. Okay, just gonna have to do it. So looks like 2 BMW M6 are still tied up to be able to get in on the ropes. Now to the M-Power Livery first, and then walking towards M24 Hour Race Car is gonna be getting closer to be able to reach up in second. because I know that this is going to be able to have a good silver achievement medal, that this one might be able to get a good chance to do it. So it looks like coming second place on the hamsters is going to be quite very good for a excellent heroic moment. So it's definitely might be getting a little bit simple to be able to catch up on this race. So this one might get better, and this one might get pretty closer to be able to catch up, to be able to take a lot of skills to do it. Now it's just gonna take some second place earnings, and then let's go and try out the Villians Vultures for the next one. So same track, different car is going to get pretty good to be able to have a lot of more work to do. So looks like this one might be able to have the Mitsubishi Lancer Group 3 race car is going to get filling up until this one might be able to have to get going, until this one might be able to have to race tougher to win. So this one might get very good chance to do it. So let's go and race on the Villians Vultures Livery on the Mitsubishi Lancer. Now, this is going to be able to take a lot of simple handling turns, so this one might be able to do one good active yaw control without it. So it's going to be able to have to give a good handling effect that this one might be able to race to win, but giving one good roll call that this one might be able to do any racing appearance with a total drama library, that this one might get better. Now it's going to be able to take inside turns, so this is going to be able to do differences like the circuit experience. Okay, so same lap as before, so this one might be able to do better until this one might get everything improved. Because this one might get very possible that this one might be able to have giving a good determined choices that this one might be able to have to do on the top 3. Second place for the heroic hamsters for doing one good excellent race. But now in progress with the Mitsubishi Lancer Group 3 Villians Vultures, it's gonna get very roughly that this one might be able to master it, because it's gonna be quite giving a little bit tougher race to be able to learn for. Because everything is definitely giving a little bit two team references from the show, so it definitely might be quite very good that we always love Total Drama as the main series of the show with some two teams on it. So it's gonna be brilliant that this one might be able to giving some more card libraries to be able to put on for. Now, looks like getting closer to have a 10-second gap is going to be able to do a little bit quicker to catch up on it. Second lap is going to be quite going well. Well, I'm trying to say that the hard moment between Gwen and Courtney in the boxing challenge is going to be quite very tougher and intense. Well, I'm trying to say that a friendship will be reformed until this whole thing might be able to end once and for all. I'm trying to say that this is going to be able to have a little bit ways to be able to reform Dudley and Gwen as everything to be settled for. Well, we just always wanted to avoid the drama, so it's going to be able to have to do better, that this one might be able to have to do everything to be able to keep up on it. So we'll make sure that Vision Total Drama will also to make a one good excellent support to rely on Fresh TV and the Total Drama community, that this will might be able to try out with some good TD libraries with any other car classes in Gran Turismo Sports. It's going to be quite very big and very good support, so this one might be able to get a good rating effect, that this one might be giving a good chance to be able to motivate. Now, looks like taking a little bit role of a Villians Vultures library on the Mitsubishi Lancer Group 3, so it's going to be able to take a lot of aggressive on turns. It's going to be able to take a lot of skills to be able to put up for it, because this one might be able to do a lot of concentration, that this one might get better to do it. So, looks like this is going to be able to take the usual ways to go, but this one might get different to have the same cars like last race, but this one might get a little bit better to be able to give everything for one good improved practice that this one might give a momentarily for it. Okay, going in to make the overtake on the FT1. Dived in, and giving a little bit one-step approach on the outside turn is going to get very roughly that this one might be able to stay on the inside. Going to take that downhill, and then this will might overtake it. Now, this is going to be able to have to do a little bit much better to be able to have a better clean race without hitting the cone. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have hairpin turns that this one might coming in for, because it looks like almost there at the end of the halfway lap. This one might be able to give a little bit conclude to be able to stay on the same position, because this is going to get very challenging, and this will might get the good ways to be able to keep up on this race. So everything is going to be able to do a lot of work that this one might be available to try it. Now, looks like going down for a 7-second gap, because this will might keep trying until this will might get improvement turns that this one might go simple. Okay, there you go. Just do it like that, and then this one might be able to go a little uphill sideways for it. Now, this is going to be able to do a little bit quicker to be able to drive faster for it, because this is going to be quite getting a little bit excellent aggressive and giving a little passive turn. So this one might get very easy and simple to be able to do it. Okay, there's the 2 BMW M6, so looks like this is going to be one good deja vu race moment that this one might be that gives the same reference for it. So looks like the M-Power Livery is in first. Second place is the Walking Forest race car of the Nürburgring 24 Hour. So looks like this is going to get very the usual ways to be able to go for. Just gonna have to take one overtake car, and this might be it for it. Because I hope that this is going to be able to take a lot more turns to be able to get better to do it. Now, 1.5 seconds. This is going to be able to do as quickly as possible before the Walking Forest BMW M6 is about to make one good attempt overtake to be able to get through it. It's almost there. This one might get a little bit better to be able to keep up on it. Okay, just getting a little bit much more better to have the same position. So looks like this one might be able to have 2 TDAS team liveries for second place. So this is going to be able to have a lot of tests to be able to give the result that this one might go a little bit simple. Because this is going to be able to take more total drama liveries that this one might be able to continue to expand and grow. And this one might be giving the ultimate project that this one might be able to work for. So it looks like this is going to be able to take one last turn until this one might be able to stay on it. Okay, final turn. This one might be able to do a little bit warm-up run until this one might have the last turn to be able to be for the last chance. So looks like I hope that this is going to be able to take a lot more practice to do it. So here it is. same thing before, and different cars swapped in positions. Now this is going to be very good library ready to go, and this is going to be quite very excellent until this is going to be getting set up for it. Now this is going to be giving a little bit opposite method ways to be able to do it. So if we might be able to have to get a good chance to be able to get everything started. So this might be better to be able to have two teams to be recently added in for. So Heroic Hamsters and Villainous Vultures libraries on Group 3 is now going to be ready to go. So this is going to be able to have to get everything started for. So looks like this is going to be quite very excellent to take a few more chances to be able to have two color shift colors on the mileage exchange. So this is going to be by putting in on the green, blue, blue one and triple blue color shift. This is going to get very excellent that this is already done for it. So looks like everything is all covered up for the moment until this is going to be quite very excellent. So first two set of Total Drama All-Stars library with Heroic Hamsters on Subaru WRX Group 3 and the Villainous Vultures on the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group 3. Now this is going to be quite good to have two teams on each other types of vehicles. So looks like good thing that this is going to be a good perfect library design is Arch Rivals. This is going to be a good design with using Subaru and Mitsubishi is going to be quite very excellent, that this is going to be quite giving the good ways to do it. But there will be more Total Drama All-Stars libraries that this might be able to be added in along with Revenge of the Island library sets. So this is going to be good to be able to expand Vision Total Drama, that this might be able to keep up more. So this is going to be able to have to get everything ready to continuing on for the next Vision Total Drama fan art project, because this might keep going to get better than ever. But this library will also to support for the Total Drama community. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race, and I hope you liked the two libraries. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you want, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more if you're interested. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on for making more Total Drama libraries on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.